Breaking news for every Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipient in the United States. If you are counting on your Social Security payment this March, you need to stop what you are doing right now and watch this entire video. There is a potential $200 boost on the table this month, and thousands of Americans are already at risk of missing it completely. Not because they don't qualify, but because they simply didn't know it existed. That's right. A boost worth up to $200 could be coming your way this March. And if you are not prepared, if you are not paying close attention, it could pass you by without a single dollar landing in your account. We are talking about real money. Money that could help you cover your rent, your groceries, your prescriptions, your utilities, money that belongs to you. This is not a rumor, this is not clickbait, this is a critical update that every single person receiving Social Security benefits, whether you're on retirement, SSI, or SSDI, needs to hear today. So stay right here. Don't click away, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly what this $200 boost is, who qualifies, what you need to do right now to make sure you don't miss out, and what warning signs to watch for. This is urgent, this is important, and this is for you. Welcome back to this channel, the place where Social Security recipients, SSI beneficiaries, SSDI recipients, retirees, seniors, and their families come to get clear, honest, and up-to-date information about their benefits. If this is your first time here, welcome. We are so glad you found us. This channel exists for one reason and one reason only: to make sure that you, the people who have worked hard, who have paid into this system, who depend on these benefits to survive, are never left in the dark. Every single week, we bring you the latest updates from the Social Security Administration. We translate the confusing government language into plain English. We tell you what's changing, why it's changing, and most importantly, what you need to do about it. Because here's the truth: the Social Security system is complicated. The rules change, the payment schedules shift, cost of living adjustments go into effect, special programs open up and close without much fanfare. And if you're not paying attention, if you don't have someone in your corner keeping watch, you can miss out on money that is rightfully yours. That is why this channel matters. That is why tens of thousands of people just like you tune in every week. And right now, I need you to do one quick thing before we go any further. Hit that subscribe button right now. It takes 2 seconds. And it means that every time there is a critical update like this one, a potential payment boost, a schedule change, a new program opening up, you will be the first to know. You will never miss another video. You will never be caught off guard again. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Then turn on your notifications so you don't miss a thing. All right, now let's get into it. Because what I'm about to share with you is important, and time is not on your side. Let's start with the big question. What exactly is this $200 boost? And where is it coming from? This is not a single mysterious windfall. This is a combination of factors that, when aligned properly, can result in a significant increase in the total benefit payments you receive this March. For some recipients, that total increase adds up to $200 or more, depending on your specific situation. Here's what's happening. Several intersecting changes are taking effect simultaneously this month, and when you add them all up together, they create the potential for a meaningful boost in your monthly income. Let me walk you through each one. You may have heard about the cost of living adjustment, or COLA, that went into effect at the start of this year. The Social Security Administration announced a COLA increase designed to help beneficiaries keep pace with inflation. What does that mean in real dollars? For many recipients, that translates to an increase of anywhere from $50 to over $200 per month, depending on your base benefit amount. Now here's the thing. Some recipients did not see the full impact of this COLA right away. There were adjustments being made behind the scenes. Some people's benefit calculations were being updated. Some Medicare premium adjustments were being finalized. But now, in March, many of those adjustments have been settled. And for some people, that means they are finally seeing the full COLA increase reflected in their payments. If you have been expecting a higher payment and haven't seen it yet, this month may be the month it finally shows up correctly. Here is something that confuses a lot of people, but Once you understand it, it can actually be really exciting. The Social Security payment schedule is based on your date of birth. Payments go out on the second, third, or fourth Wednesday of each month, depending on which group you fall into. Now, because of the way the calendar falls in certain months, some recipients end up receiving 2 Social Security payments within the same calendar month. This happens when a payment that would normally be scheduled for the first of the following month falls on a weekend or holiday, causing it to be sent early in the current month. When this happens, it can look like a massive income boost in a single month. You get your regular scheduled payment, and then you also get the payment that was pushed up from the following month. 2 payments, same month. That's real money. And for some recipients, those 2 payments combined can exceed $1,200 or even significantly more. Now, and I want to be very clear about this, this does not mean you are getting extra money overall. What it means is that money is arriving on a shifted schedule. You'll receive 2 payments in one month, and then likely no payment the following month. Or you may receive your payment earlier than expected. This is critical to understand for your budgeting. We will talk more about how to handle this in just a moment. If you receive supplemental security income, SSI, you are already familiar with the fact that SSI payments are typically sent on the first of the month. But here is something many SSI recipients don't realize. When the first of the month falls on a weekend or federal holiday, the Social Security Administration sends that payment early, sometimes on the last business day of the previous month. This means that in certain months, SSI recipients can receive what effectively appears to be 2 payments in quick succession, one at the end of the prior month and one at the start of the new month, back to back. For someone on SSI, this can feel like a significant windfall, even though it is simply a scheduling adjustment. For March specifically, it is important to check your payment calendar carefully. Log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov or call the SSA directly to confirm your exact payment dates for this month. Here's something that a lot of Social Security recipients don't know about, and it's a shame because it costs them real money every month. Many states have their own supplemental payment programs that add money on top of your federal Social Security or SSI benefits. These programs are run by individual state governments, and the amounts vary widely. But in some states, eligible recipients can receive an additional $100, $200, or even more per month on top of their federal benefits. These state supplements are often overlooked because they're administered separately from your federal benefits. They may arrive in a separate check or direct deposit. They may have their own eligibility requirements, and they are not always well publicized. If you live in a state with a supplement program and you are not receiving your supplement, you could be leaving significant money on the table every single month. States like California, New York, and others have robust supplement programs, but even smaller states often have some form of additional assistance available. I strongly encourage you to contact your state's social services agency to find out if your state offers a supplement and whether you qualify. Another way some Social Security recipients are seeing larger than usual payments this month is through back pay and retroactive adjustments. If you were recently approved for SSDI, SSI, or retirement benefits after a waiting period or appeals process, you may be owed back pay, a lump sum covering the months between when you became eligible and when your benefits officially began. These back pay amounts can be substantial. In some cases, they run into the thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. And when that money finally arrives, it can feel like an enormous boost. Additionally, if there were errors in your benefit calculation, whether due to unreported earnings, incorrect work history records, or clerical mistakes, those corrections can result in retroactive payments being issued. If you believe you may be owed back pay or a retroactive adjustment, don't wait. Reach out to the Social Security Administration directly and ask them to review your account. Who is most likely to see the $1,200 boost? Let me put this together in plain terms. You are most likely to see a boost of $1,200 or more this March if you fall into one or more of the following categories. You receive both Social Security retirement or SSDI benefits and SSI. This means you are a concurrent recipient and may receive multiple payment streams. Your state has an active supplement program and you are eligible for those additional funds. The calendar alignment this month results in 2 payments landing in the same calendar period. You were recently approved for benefits after a wait and are owed back pay. Your benefit amount was recently recalculated due to a COLA adjustment, Medicare premium change, or work history correction. Even if only one of these applies to you, that could still mean a meaningful increase in what you receive this month. So pay attention, check your account, know what's coming. Real people, real scenarios. Let me give you a couple of real-world scenarios so this feels more concrete. Imagine Margaret. She's 71 years old, lives alone in Ohio, and receives Social Security retirement benefits of about $100 per month. She also qualifies for a small SSI supplement because her income is low enough. With the COLA increase now fully in effect, her retirement benefit has gone up. And because of the calendar this month, her SSI payment arrived a day earlier than expected on the last business day of February. So now in March, her regular retirement payment arrives, and her March SSI payment also arrives. When she adds it all up, she's looking at over $200 in a very short window. Or think about David, and he's 54 on SSDI after a workplace injury, and he's been fighting for his benefits for 2 years. His case was finally approved last month with back pay. That back pay check, covering nearly 2 years of missed payments, just hit his account. For David, this month isn't just a $2,200 boost, it's potentially life-changing. Or consider Rosa, a 68-year-old retiree in California. She didn't know that California offers one of the most generous state supplement programs in the country. When a social worker helped her apply, she discovered she was eligible for an additional $160 per month. That's nearly $2,000 a year she was leaving on the table, just because she didn't know to ask. These are not hypothetical people. These are the kinds of situations that play out every single day across the United States. And the only difference between someone who receives their full benefit and someone who misses out is information. Now I want to pause for a moment because I need to give you some very important guidance. This potential boost is real. The money is real. But there are also real risks and real mistakes that people make when they're expecting more money than usual. And I don't want you to fall into those traps. I said this earlier, but it bears repeating. If the reason you're receiving extra money this month is due to a payment schedule shift, meaning a payment that belongs to next month is arriving early, then you need to budget accordingly. Do not spend both payments as if they are extra money. One of those payments needs to last you through next month, when your next scheduled payment may not arrive until later in the month, or may not arrive at all, depending on the schedule. I have heard from too many seniors who were caught off guard by this. They received 2 payments in 1 month, spent both of them, and then struggled terribly the following month when no payment came. Please don't let that be you. Treat any payment that arrives early as belonging to the month it was originally scheduled for. Budget it accordingly. Anytime there is news of a payment increase or a boost, scammers take notice. And they are very good at what they do. You may receive phone calls from people claiming to be from the Social Security Administration, telling you that you need to verify your information to receive your $200 boost. You may get emails or text messages asking you to click a link and confirm your details. You may even get someone knocking on your door. I need you to hear this clearly. The Social Security Administration will never call you out of the blue and ask for your personal information. They will never tell you that your benefits will be cut off unless you provide your bank account details or Social Security number over the phone. They will never ask you to pay a fee to receive your benefits. If anyone contacts you claiming to be from the SSA and asking for this type of information, hang up immediately. Do not engage. Do not provide any information. Call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213 to report it. Please share this warning with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Seniors are the #1 target for Social Security scams, and these criminals are ruthless. One of the best things you can do right now and every month is log into your My Social Security account at SSA.gov. This account gives you real-time access to your payment history, your scheduled payment dates, your benefit amounts, and any updates to your account. It is free to set up, it is secure, and it puts you in control. If you haven't set one up yet, I strongly encourage you to do so today. Ask a family member or trusted friend to help you if you need it. When you're in your account, check 3 things. Confirm your current benefit amount, verify your next scheduled payment date, and make sure your direct deposit information is correct and up to date. This is especially important for SSI recipients. SSI is a needs-based program, which means your benefit amount is directly affected by your income and assets. If your financial situation has changed, if you've received any income, a gift, an inheritance, or if you've started a job, you are required to report those changes to the Social Security Administration. Failure to report changes can result in overpayments in which the SSA will eventually ask you to pay back. It can also result in benefit reductions or terminations. Report changes promptly. It protects you. Practical advice: how to prepare for this month. Here is a simple, practical checklist for what to do right now. Step 1, log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov and confirm your payment date and amount for March. Step 2, contact your state's social services office and ask whether your state offers a Social Security or SSI supplement and whether you qualify. Step 3, if you believe you may be owed back pay or a retroactive adjustment, call the SSA at 1-800-772-1213 and ask them to review your account. Step 4, if you receive 2 payments this month due to a calendar shift, set aside the second payment and budget it for next month. Step 5, share this video with every senior, every disabled person, every caregiver in your life, because the information I'm sharing with you today could make a real financial difference for someone you love. Before I wrap up, I want to take a moment to speak to you directly. I know how stressful it can be to rely on Social Security. I know how much it matters when your payment arrives on time, and how devastating it is when something goes wrong. I know that for many of you, this money is not supplemental income. It is your only income. It is how you eat, how you stay warm, how you keep the lights on. That is why this channel exists. Not to alarm you, not to confuse you, but to make sure that you have every single piece of information you need to protect your benefits and maximize your income. The Social Security system is complex. It changes constantly, and the people who benefit the most are the ones who stay informed. That is what we do here. Every week, every update, every change, you will hear about it here in plain English with clear guidance on what it means for you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it right now. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications, because the next update could be just as important as this one, and you don't want to miss it. And if you found this video helpful, if it answered a question you had, or if it helped you realize you might be missing out on money you deserve, please share it. Post it in a Facebook group, text it to a family member, share it with your neighbors, because there are seniors and disabled Americans all across this country who need this information and have no idea where to find it. You can make a difference just by sharing this video, and that matters more than you know. Drop a comment below and let us know. Are you expecting a payment boost this March? Have you checked your My Social Security account recently? We read every single comment, and we are here to help. Let's bring it all together. This March, there is a real opportunity for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients to see a payment boost of $1,200 or more, depending on your individual situation. This boost is driven by several factors: the full implementation of this year's COLA increase, payment schedule shifts that may result in 2 payments landing in the same calendar period, state supplement programs that many recipients aren't taking advantage of, and back pay or retroactive adjustments for recently approved recipients. The money is real, the opportunity is real, but so are the risks, including schedule confusion, scams, and missed deadlines. Here's what I want you to remember. Check your My Social Security account. Know your payment date. Know your payment amount. Ask about state supplements. Report any income changes. And if 2 payments arrive this month, budget wisely, because next month may look different. You have worked hard for these benefits. You have earned them. And you deserve to receive every single dollar you are entitled to. That is what this channel is here for. To stand in your corner. To keep you informed. To make sure that the system, as complicated and confusing as it can be, never gets the better of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting us with something as important as your financial well-being. Stay informed, stay protected, and we will see you in the next video.